Good morning.
Good morning.
So today is day 8 of our adventures. We are going to start out by going to Mount Rushmore, and then we are headed towards Nebraska. We're going to do some National Historic Sites down there, and we'll end up in Cheyenne tonight.
And State Capitol building there.
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know what time we were going to get in, so I didn't want to try to
It's going to be a
today.
fun-packed day already. Lots of driving again.
Somebody's being cynical. But,
Oh, wait, that's what a road trip's for, right? Lots of driving?
Exactly.
Got it, okay.
so, yeah, we'll show you breakfast. We're going to head off there and see you in a bit. Hi, I'm Matthew.
Hi, I'm Susan.
Together we love to travel.
The saying goes, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Well, 2020 dealt us the biggest lemon of all.
Instead of being sourpusses about it, we made the best lemonade ever.
An epic road trip!
So here's the area around our tent where we stayed last night.
There's a little solar lights on the paths to mark your way. That was pretty cool.
And then look in the tent. They even have a light out here. It was really comfy, and Susan's really only complaint was that
The fire got too hot.
she doesn't like it too hot.
It's too hot. We could have done without the fire last night, but it was for the experience.
It's part of the experience.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're here at breakfast. Susan got some overnight oats.
Yeah, it's got chia seeds, berries, almond milk in it.
And I got French toast with sausage.
Oh, I should have gotten that. That looks amazing.
And then I got hot chocolate. Susan got coffee.
Yep.
And we get breakfast with a view today.
Gorgeous view.
Look at that. As we eat our breakfast, we can look out on Mount Rushmore, where we're going right after breakfast.
Welcome to Mount Rushmore National Memorial.
Okay, we're on the road to Mount Rushmore National Memorial. Such a beautiful little drive up to the memorial here.
And they do call this Gutzenborg Memorial Highway after the creator of Mount Rushmore.
The weather has been fantastic here the last day and a half.
Great temperature.
One thing of note is once you pay the $10 at Mount Rushmore for parking, it is good for 1 calendar year. So
From the date of purchase.
from the date of purchase. So we purchased it last night when we came here for the nighttime viewing, and we have until 7/15/2021 that we can get into the parking area without paying again. There we are. Once again, so beautiful to see it in the daylight.
parking structure is fairly new. I remember as a kid coming here, we did not have this great of parking. So it has come a long way.
You only have one lane open right now because it's 8:16 in the morning. So their parking, their payment system is down this morning, so
We would have gotten it for free.
we would have got in for free anyways. Mount Rushmore National Memorial. So they are working on the walkway up as part of phase 2, so that is why they have it cordoned off right now.
We made it!
Again.
I love it. It's my fave.
If you want to take a walk on the Presidential Trail, you access it from the Grandview Terrace, which is the one level above, and you can walk out to different viewpoints of Mount Rushmore on that path. Grand Terrace, and if you go out over here, you can take the Presidential Trail, which leads you out to different viewpoints. One final look at the presidents before we head out for Nebraska. Since we wound our way around the Black Hills yesterday, we're gonna be traveling on some roads that are we've traveled on before on our way south. We're gonna go by Crazy Horse, we're gonna go through Custer, we're gonna go through Wind Cave, and then it'll be new scenery after that. I'm excited though. So we're about to turn on to US 385 South and stick with it for quite a while. That would be cool, but I don't think I would like being up in the air for that. Welcome back to Wind Cave National Park. Unfortunately, we just left Wind Cave National Park without any buffalo sightings on the trail. We're disappointed, but we have our memories from yesterday. Onward on 385 South. We're in Hot Springs, South Dakota. I guess they have a mammoth site here. We're gonna keep on going. It's hard to see, but the sandstone architecture of Hot Springs, South Dakota here is simply amazing. A lot of it was built in the 1908 area. That's when their courthouse and the building next to it was built. And oh, look at that waterfall that we just passed. It's simply cool. The other interesting note is Hot Springs was on the old Burlington route. Burlington now part of Burlington Northern, which became part of BNSF. So there's your rail fan fact of the day. So we can tell by the landscape that we're leaving the Black Hills and heading back into the Great Plains as we head south on US 385 and
365.
385.
385.
Welcome to Nebraska!
So we're here in Chadron, Nebraska now, and we're heading south on 385 still. It had joined up with US 20 briefly, but now we're split out again. And we're on our way towards Bridgeport, Nebraska. You heard right, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Well, after being on the flat, rolling plains of northern Nebraska and southern South Dakota, we are kind of back into the low rolling hills of western Nebraska, and almost down to where we're going to run into I-80. So we're climbing a hill actually in the Nebraska National Forest. I didn't even know Nebraska had a national forest. That's pretty cool. Looks like we might get a vista here in a moment or something coming over the top. Oh, they grow windmills! Oh, that's so sweet. You plant a little seed and up pops your windmill. Okay, we're back into the flat area. Gotta love cattle country. Wow, what a pretty view. We have corn! We've spotted corn! Look, and more corn! We are arriving into Alliance, Nebraska, and yeah, a lot of corn around as we've gotten closer to Alliance. They have a bunch of big silos here. It's also a big yard for Burlington Northern Santa Fe, BNSF. So we're gonna get some lunch here after we give the car some lunch and get some ice for the cooler.
Because it's hot.
Because it's hot and 82 degrees right now. And yeah, then we'll go from there. We haven't decided what we're going to have for lunch yet.
Stay tuned. Okay, all gassed up here in Alliance, Nebraska. We're headed over to Taco John's here in town for lunch before hitting the road again. Okay, so after picking up some burritos and some potatoes at Taco John's, we are back on the road. Gonna find 385 South, continue on to Bridgeport, Nebraska. That fly paralleling us on US 385. I decided to make us some goodies for the road. So our dessert today, I made an M&M pretzel bar. Those are yummy. We've already had a few of those. And a chocolate chip cookie stuffed brownie. Those have been amazing as well. Bridgeport, Nebraska, 11 more miles. Scenery is starting to change as we near Scott's Bluff, Nebraska, which we will be passing through later today. All of a sudden I can't talk. So we are at the junction of US 26 and US 385, pulling into Bridgeport, Nebraska. Welcome to Bridgeport, Nebraska. North Platte River right there. If that sounds familiar, it's because it probably does sound familiar as being part of the Oregon Trail in this part of the country.
Yeah, you only crossed it like 15,000 times in the game.
Is true. So you're probably wondering why we're stopping here on the side of the road to take a look at some rocks.